Welcome to the Doctor's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be cooking for 8 people and they're coming in less than an hour. Today on the menu we have full madam, which is like a Middle Eastern dish with beans and beautiful flavors. We're going to have some roasted vegetables with nigella seeds, pomegranate and tahini dressing. For 2 salad, very simple, some tomatoes, some parsley. I've cheated a little bit because I think whenever you're cooking express like this, you need to cheat. So I've already got some stuffed vine leaves with some roasted peppers in jars and serving that with some wholemeal pitters. So, first things first, get your oven preheated to about 190 to 200 degrees centigrade, fan assisted. We're going to get off with our roasted vegetables because they take the most amount of time. So I've already washed these wonderful chanterelle carrots. In those go. Don't worry about the skin because they have beautiful phytonutrient benefits in there and fiber as well. I'm going to use some parsnips, keeping the skins on again. I've already given these a good scrub. In addition to this, I'm going to hit it with some fennel. I'm going to go with about a teaspoon and a half, something like that. You don't need to be exact with this. I'm going to go with some cumin seeds and some nigella seed. Nigella seeds, not many people know that it's black onion seed. It's another name for it. And they give this wonderful aromatic scent to the food. We're going to go in with our potatoes as well. So I've got some red new potatoes. You can use standard new potatoes as well. With these, I'm going to halve them, just pop it all in one dish because it's just an easy way of making sure you have enough food for everyone. I've got 5 hungry women coming round. That sounds weird. We have our wonderful vegetables here with all those delicious herb spices. We're going to drizzle some really good olive oil on this. Good pinch of salt or 3. I'm going to go with some black pepper as well. So I need one of those electric black pepper things. Give myself a wrist injury. Give this a zhuzh into the oven. Like I said, 190 degrees centigrade, 200 if you like. Make sure it's nice and hot. That's our longest dish done already. Now, we're going to go in with our full madame. To start this off, we have some oil, some beautiful oil in these char grilled pepper jars I've got here. Usually those go to waste. It's got tons of flavour. So for this, make sure you're not going to pour the vegetables in there. All that would have gone down the drain or in the bin. We do not want that, okay? Where I said I cheated, this is exactly where I cheated. So we have some store-bought vine leaves. I'm not good at making vine leaves, stuffed vine leaves. There's no point in me trying to teach you how to do it because I don't know how to do this. I wouldn't know where to get vine leaves from. We're gonna go with our full madame, okay? So traditionally you'd use fava beans, broad beans. I couldn't find that in the supermarket, unfortunately. So what I've got is some standard red kidney beans that I've just drained from a can. And some chickpeas here as well. Ideally, you know, if you really had time, I'd make these from scratch. I'd soak them for about 4 hours. I'd cook them slow overnight with a little bit of lemon juice, maybe some tomatoes, but haven't got time for that. So in this goes into our oil here, and I've reserved another can of chickpeas as well that I'm going to use just to garnish the dish afterwards. Into this is going to go a bunch of different herbs and spices, okay? So I'm going to hit it with some sumac. Sumac, one of my ultimate favorite spices. Beautiful lemony tang to it. Not a lot of people realize that it's as antioxidant packed as clove or thereabouts. Cinnamon, sumac, clove, they're the highest antioxidant in terms of the ORAC score, which is the standard score by which we measure the antioxidant activity of our herbs and spices. 3 to 4 teaspoons of the sumac. I'm going to go with a teaspoon of the cumin seeds, whole seeds. We're going to go with a little bit of chili because I love my heat. About a teaspoon of red chili flakes, but more if you like. You'd even use fresh red chili if you like. And then cinnamon as well. About 2 teaspoons is going in. Good amount of salt. These are already cooked, so you don't need to worry about hardening the beans. If you're cooking from scratch, I always recommend not to use salt in the cooking water because you can make the beans go hard. Now to add to this, we're just going to go in with a can of chopped tomatoes. I'm just using 1 can because I want this to be quite rich and full, okay? So in that goes. Bring this to a simmer and just let it simmer away for about 20 minutes or so, and just keep the lid on so it's nice and hot for when your guests arrive. All right, fattoush salad. Beautiful fresh tomatoes got here from the market. just gonna roughly chop these and hit it with a ton of parsley, a load of lemon or lime, some salt, pepper, and we would put some croutons in there, but I think I'm just gonna leave the bread because we've got some wholemeal breads that we're gonna have afterwards anyway. So we've got big chunky tomatoes. You can eat a largely vegetarian diet that tastes absolutely delicious. It's not about having to have meat at every mealtime. This is what I want people to understand. Okay, we have all these wonderful herbs. So we're gonna hit this super hard with parsley, packed full of phytonutrients, one of which is luteolin. We know that in clinical studies, it's shown to have an anti-inflammatory effect and anti-carcinogenic effect. It doesn't mean that it cures cancer or it reduces inflammation in isolation, but it certainly means that we need to be getting more of this in our diets. So, roughly chop this. I'm using the stalks, but I'm trying to chop the stalks even more finely so you don't get that grittiness. All right, so all this wonderful greenery is going to go into our fatou salad here. Hit this with a load of lemon juice. Whoa! Oh, lemon down, lemon down. We got 25 minutes, okay, we're doing all right. That's our parsley, our tomatoes. What else makes a fatou salad? A good pinch of salt here, some pepper, a secret ingredient of mine in the fridge. Pineapple, no, not pineapple. We've got some pomegranate. I'm gonna put half of it here because a little bit of this is going to garnish my wonderful roasted veggies that are coming out. Oh, I forgot to put a bay leaf in my full madame. Let me just put that in there. A couple of bay leaves go in. We've got our beautiful full madame here. Look at the beautiful colours, the smells. Dustin will tell you it smells wonderful in here already. Tell him, Dustin.
It smells wonderful in here already.
Oh, amazing. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Okay, what's next on the menu? Oh, for the roasted veg, we're going to do a pomegranate and tahini dressing. Very, very simple. Let me show you to make that. In goes a little bit of this beautiful tahini. Hit it with some pepper, some za'atar here. All the za'atar goes in. A little bit of hot water, just a tiny splash is all you need. And we're just gonna give this a bit of a mix here. And for the full madame, we're gonna have to make a lemon basil thing. In this, hit it super hard with your lemon, okay? With this lemon juice, we're gonna go in with fresh garlic. I'm not messing about here, we're using fresh garlic. 2 cloves of garlic. Pop it in here, just crush it. In retrospect, this probably would have been better in a pestle and mortar, but unfortunately, I have misplaced my pestle and mortar. A lot more salt goes in. It's going to take a little while. There is something quite therapeutic about bashing garlic. Probably looks a bit weird, doesn't it? This is great YouTube TV, man. We're going to get at least 100 views from this. Okay, all right, we're going to go in with some chopped mint. Give this a fantastic chop. Okay, in goes the mint. Good amount of olive oil. Nearly there. Let's check on the full madame, actually. Everything's coming together. Everything's completely fine. Let's give this a look-see. Let's see what we're saying here. Just going to move this around, trying a bit of salt on top. And this goes. We have wholemeal breads that I'm going to pop into the oven when I turn that off, so the residual heat will make them nice and toasty. And all that's left to do now is just clean down and wait for the girls to arrive.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sumi and I'm one of your lifestyle doctors. Just on my way to meet Rupi and the other girls. We'll be filming an episode of the Doctor's Kitchen podcast where we'll be talking about all things related to prevention and lifestyle medicine. Really looking forward to it.
Just clean up the middle of this table, which is also the dining table. How not to record a podcast.
I am just on my way to record my very first ever podcast. Super excited with the rest of my girls at Your Lifestyle Doctors and Rupi at the Doctor's Kitchen. So watch this space, can't wait to share it.
Hello? 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 Oh, no one's answering. Hello, how are you? You alright? Oh my God, that's like the best bouquet I've ever seen. Oh, that's so lovely of you.
How are you doing?
How are you? Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Come through. Welcome to the Doctor's Kitchen. This is amazing. Check that out. I got a bouquet. I love it. Because usually you just get flowers and like, you know, they just go dead. But this one I can eat. Welcome to the studio. Don't mind him. Just documenting my life. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to, it's a bit of a mayhem right now. Hello. How are you? You're lovely. Everyone is nearly here. We're waiting for Poodum. Just taken the roasted vegetables out. They were about 50 minutes or so. So we're going to drizzle this with the tahini dressing that I made. So that goes on top with the pomegranate molasses. That over here, this is going to go around. So it gives it almost like a balsamic sweetness to it. We've got some pistachios that I haven't had time to chop, but that's fine. We've got some pomegranate. Very easy to make, guys, honestly.
Maybe it's not that
No, it's not too much chopping up at all. So in this goes our Middle Eastern pesto, which is garlic, lemon juice, mint, salt, pepper. That is a wrap. It's taken 59 minutes, I think. Now we've got to do a podcast. Thank you so much for watching this video. There's so many others for you to enjoy right here. Check out thedoctorskitchen.com, sign up to the newsletter where I give science-based recipes every single week. There's a podcast, there's 2 books, there's loads more content on social media, doctors_kitchen, and I hope to see you there.